talk about your phones, MetaTrader 4, real quick, how you set it up. All right. So it says here, the main screen, click plus to add more pairs. So here it is. When you get to your MetaTrader 4, make sure you guys open this up. When you get here, you hit the plus sign, and that will take you to, that will allow you to add a pair. So there's times where like, hey, somebody's calling out a pair, Swipe Trade saying, hey, NZD USD. Notice NZD USD is not here. Notice that? Well, what do? You add it to your screen. How? You just go to this little plus sign and then you click it. IML Train, guys, actually has all of this amazingly put together in an ebook that tells you how you use your MetaTrader 4. So I do advise you guys to use IML Train. It was put together for all of us. So use it. Go through it in detail. Make sure you go through it. It's great. All right. Now, if you want to take a trade, what do? You press and hold. Take your finger and stick it on one of those things. Press and hold. And then you will get this thing called a new order or a trade, depending on what type of phone model you have. So either you're going to get a new order or you're going to get a trade. Okay. Once you do that, you hit trade. It's going to take you to the trading window. Okay. So remember those lot sizes that I was just talking about? All of that right there. Be very careful what you set your thing up to, because it will stay there. So there's been times where in one trade I wanted to trade, $5 per pip. Another one I might want to trade 80 cents per pip. But if you're not paying attention, you just get trigger happy and you hit sell without looking, you might be accidentally trading more than you wanted or less than what you wanted. So make sure everything is good before you hit buy or sell. This is the stop loss for the Androids, and this is the take profit. All right, it's very obvious for this right here. So it says, my wife just asked me, honey, are you learning the pip? I just told her I am a student. Yeah. That's right. Exactly. You tell her, I am a student. Are you making money yet? I am a student. I'm a student. Knowledge is power. What did we learn? So how do you decrease it? You can either type it in. You can just click here and type it in, or you can hit these little buttons on the side. Those are actually ways that you can increase or decrease it. Okay. Okay. So right here, I just talked about the lot sizes. So yes, you can increase or decrease. Just make sure you check it out. All right. And then, this was like a little review. There are different types of orders. Market execution is usually on an iPhone, instant execution on other phones. So instant execution and market execution are the same thing. That just basically means that you are, bam, in the market, right there, boom, in it. So that means, hey, I want to get in, boom, I'm right in. Now there's other ones called pending limit or pending orders. Google these, okay? It says, can you enter one? Yes, you can only enter one take profit at a time. You can, as your trade is progressing, you can monitor it and you can go back and modify. And I'll show you how you do that, because there's a lot of trades you guys have noticed where it says take profit 1, take profit 2. You can modify it as it's going. Okay. So buy limit, sell limit, buy stop, sell stop. I won't go into major detail. What I will say is these right here are nice if you don't want to sit there and watch and wait for it to happen. But it's going to happen at a given time. Again, IML Train, they actually go over this in great detail. IML Academy talks about the types of buy orders and when to use them and how to use them. So check them out. All right. And then right here, Euro USD. So now we're actually in a transaction. So this is our transaction window. The red is not really our friend right away, but you got to know that it's going to get red immediately because you have to pay your broker the spread. The spread is basically the difference from the buy and what you're buying and what you're trading with. Okay. You don't actually give a percentage of your commissions. You just pay the spread. All right. Now I want to tell you guys this. When you place a trade, guys, and you've put your take profit and you've put your stop loss in, I need you to do yourself a favor. Walk away from your phone. Do not stare at it 24 hours a day, because then you're going to feel like, oh God, it's going down. Oh God, it's going down. And then what are you going to do? You're going to get out. And then what happens? It goes up. Or, oh my gosh, look at that. It's going up. It's going up. Let me just get out of it now while I still got profit. And then, it goes up even further. Do not mess with your trade. If you set a take profit and a, what's that other one? Stop loss, Leave it alone. Monitor it. Give yourself a break. Say every 4 hours, I will check on this. Every X amount of hours, I will check on it. Okay? Maybe depending, that will help you mentally. I call it babysitting. Don't babysit your trade. All right? Even like it gets me. If I sit there and I watch it, there's something about this red. Like maybe they should have put like an aquamarine or something. Maybe that might have made you feel a lot better than seeing that screaming red. Screaming red. Yes. Like it should have been like an aquamarine or like a lavender or something like that. Maybe I would have felt more calmer about losing my money. I don't know. The red is just, it hurts. Okay. But anyhow, blue, good sign. That's sign of plot profit. How do you get to this little window right here? Again, I'm going to let you guys check that out. If you go to IML Academy, it talks about it. Also, you can go online and Google sell limit, sell stop. There are great videos that talk about that. IML Train also talks about it. The only reason why I won't do, yeah, like an overdraw, exactly. Yeah, okay. So if you press and hold on one of your trades, so once you get here, boom, you press and you hold that thing, then this window pops up. You can close it, you can modify it, or you can add a whole nother trade. That's what you can do. Okay, it says, yes, I jump out when that red is talking. Yes, the red is very loud, screaming loud. Something about blue makes you happy, though. All right, I think they do that on purpose, guys. I'm sure there's some psychology behind those colors. You know they are. All right, so right here, when you go in and you modify, the only thing you can do is you can actually start to take little pieces of your trade out. You cannot adjust your lot size. You can change your stop loss and your take profit in the modify window. Also, make sure whatever trade you're taking, you are on the right pair. Because there's times where I've jumped around and I'm in the NZD USD and then I go to place another buy and I mean to buy Euro USD, but I'm still in NZD USD. So make sure you check everything. This right up here. Make sure you check your lot size. Make sure you check it all. Okay? All right. So this is what it looks like to take a signal. If you're in one of the signal trading telegrams, this is what it looks like. You can screenshot this if you like. All right. So see that Euro USD, but look, it says Euro CAD. So you would have to make sure you change that. You can actually click here and change it, or you can go back and change it back to the main screen. All right. So your stop loss and your take profits. Notice you can only put one in at a time. You can change them. You can do 2 trades at the same time. And that's called twin trading. Do 2 of the exact same trades and have one set to take profit 1 and one set to take profit 2. You can do it that way. And then you can close one out, so there's so many different ways that you can do it, guys.